Angel's stakeout hours finally paid off in the neon gloom. A chance to brush with Styles, the target beneath the sodium haze. The talk was polite, surface level, until Angel played their card. LAPD, Blade Runner. Styles bolts, melting into the crowd like rain down a sooty window. The chase stuttered before it began. An angry noodle vendor's arm clamped on Angel's sleeve, demanding payment, while Styles' silhouette faded into the artificial haze. Angel tore loose, plunging after the fleeing figure. The city's pulse throbbed around them. Bright signs, angry mobs. Styles disappeared into an anti-replicant rally, the crowd's human-first banners flickering in the acid rain. The mob, more foe than friend, unwittingly cleared a path, but victory slipped like oil from Angel's grasp. Styles barreled into a metro cab, stranded by the parade. Styles disarmed Angel in the ensuing confrontation. The PKD blaster vanished, a humiliating loss. Frustration and rage welled up, but Angel's fists found only the armored glass of the cab, each punch echoing their hollow fury as the terrified driver peeled away into the night, Angel along for the ride. Back at LAPD headquarters, Feng's eyes never left the flickering feeds. He orchestrated the city's response, uniforms moving like chess pieces, cordoning off escape routes, all under the cold gaze of the Esper Wall. He smoothed over the metro cab driver's panic with a few strategic words and pinpointed Angel's last known coordinates amid the swirling chaos. Ward and Nastya rode the city's arteries, sirens howling, a pair of hunters tracking the radio static, and Angel's ragged shouts. They landed in the electric sprawl of Anemoid Row, slipping into the cordon. Shadows among shadows. In a dark alley, just under the jaundiced hum of broken lights, Styles waited, flanked by 3 hulking armed men. The warning to back off was as empty as the alley itself, answered only with the scrape of metal bats and the glint of ceramic knives. Violence erupted. Nastya moved like a razor in the rain, a broken neck here, a ruptured spleen there, bodies.
Hello.
Nothing ever goes according to plan. We've had some nice little technical difficulties this evening, leading us to start a little late. But we do have a nice piece of interesting stuff to kind of go with everybody to ask around the table here. What is your favorite crime? Since we're playing a game about cops and Blade Runners.
So are you thinking like a type of crime or a individual crime?
Just what's the best crime? Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
All right.
The coolest crime. If you had to be arrested for a crime.
Yeah. We should probably
Listen.
Oh, if I had to be arrested for a crime, I've got that
down. I'm going down for anything, it's tinted fucking windows.
Oh shit. How tinted are we talking? Because we're getting into real crime zone here.
Yes. Dark.
Damn.
Illegally dark.
I kid you not. We bought a car. It's the first new car we've ever purchased this weekend. And the guy, as we were doing like finishing things up, a guy comes in, he's like, "Do you want us to tint your windows? It's not legal, but but it'll look better if it matches the back." And I'm like, "That's
yes.
what a weird way to ask that question at a car dealership."
You know what? Sure, sketchy.
Sold.
Yeah.
Not legal, but Like, I guess I appreciate your honesty, but
Well, who knew?
All right, I need to hear more about your guys' crimes, your horrible crimes that you would commit.
I
If
mean,
I'm gonna go
so-
down,
I tried arson last week. It didn't work out for me.
Yeah, that is true. You did. You know, didn't end well.
if
so
I had
everybody
to go down
knows,
for something, I would go
as
down
long as-
for insider trading, because then you don't really go to jail, right?
Damn, that's a good one.
you go to the club
just
meta
go to
jails.
school.
Yeah,
Right. Just
it's
go
like
to school.
it's like a hotel.
You can hang out with
Yeah.
Martha Stewart afterwards and
Exactly.
What?
Make millions.
So if I had to go
See,
down,
Laine,
that'd be it.
Laine, what would yours be?
I would do a fucking heist. I like.
That's
not-
what I was.
Yeah,
that-
I'm not trying to like rob a bank or like wave a gun in somebody's face, but like drop through the ceiling, get the crown jewels, like those dudes that like rob the Louvre. Like that's
Exactly. That's
like
what I want to
going
go down for.
through the lasers
see,
and
now
like
you
getting
can
a
never do it
diamond.
because this recording exists.
Well,
Damn
okay.
it.
You know, if the cops go back that far and they find me, then they deserve to put me in jail. Also, I would never get caught. So think about that.
So you want to perform
right.
a perfect crime and not
That's
get
right,
caught,
Griff.
so.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I would do a heist.
I like writing heist fiction. It's fun. It's one
There
of
we
the,
go.
The things I think I'm actually kind of good at.
Yeah, so
But-
if anybody needs something stolen, that's a cool jewel or a priceless artifact, let me know.
And Brandon's just there to hang out, be your hype man.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just,
We'll both
here
be
for the
going through
morale.
lasers
You know,
together. Yeah.
here for the morale.
Yep, gotcha. Well, I wanted to get started on also continuing on with that high note. I'm not going to tell you the crimes that I may or may not have committed or wanted to commit. Because I'm just that kind of guy. Never give away your secrets and never inform on anybody else either. So,
And yet
Or
he
what?
asks the question.
yes, it was suggested to me. I
To be
ran with
fair, it was my question.
it. Exactly. I'm giving people credit where credit's due. So we want to do a little brief recap tonight because part of our problem was our scroll was a bit hashy this evening, and we will fix that in post, as they say. But wanted to give a little heads up as far as the very last things that were happening was just kind of a brief overview. Nastya's in trouble because she protected Angel. Angel did not really enjoy the visit from Nastya's uncle to Nastya's apartment where she was housing Angel for the evening because he said some mean things about replicants and also dropped some information that might be useful at some point, or maybe not, who knows. It's still kind of a mystery as to his motivations for doing that. The uncle's motivations, I should say. Feng was doing heavy research and using the eye for an entire shift to try and track down Angel's firearm that they lost in their confrontation with Styles. And Styles, a prisoner at SFPD HQ, was questioned by Ward and provided some a very small amount of information. It's, how to put it, the information basically being that I am a soldier, I take my orders, so that there must be someone behind Styles. Ward then proceeded to press on Styles and continued to press his buttons until Styles lost his, got angry and basically tried to rough Ward up or kill him. Not sure which one, but he came perilously close, and Ward was saved by the intervention of numerous detectives who came in and put the beat down on Styles in the interrogation room. Styles was unconscious. Ward moved on to Rory, the drunk that he had subdued in Leah's hotel room, or excuse me, not hotel room, in Leah's apartment. And he's a very different character while sober. Everybody remarked on how different he was. So imagine that. And I was trying to think back also. Angel left the apartment and encountered another replicant, another N9, and had an interaction with them. But I think that was the end of that shift for everybody. And now we move into, I believe, let's see here, because not everybody's been really good about keeping track of their shifts. We enter into day 2, the morning shift.
Day 2.
Actually, yeah, day 2, afternoon shift. Excuse me, because we're going from. Imagine that the other guy who's got law enforcement experience keeping direct track of his time, his time card, would be Ward. So he spent his morning at of shift 1. He spent his morning at LAPD HQ doing the interrogations.
Feng has been at HQ for 24 hours, I guess.
Whoa.
Yep. He pretty much has, yeah. So
Business as usual for you, though.
I was thinking about taking the smoker perk, or just so you can you can work unendingly.
yeah, or
Yep.
more or less, so long as you don't stress yourself out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there we are. We're at basically it's going into the afternoon, and I'm sure that Feng and we'll go ahead and start with Feng, actually, because I think that's a good starting point. He's been kind of stressed out and trying to sort everything out, or not stressed out, but he has certainly been active and continuing his work. What is it he's going to follow up on?
Follow up on in this second shift of day 2.
Yes, or if he's going to go home and go nighty night.
I think that let me remind myself how much stress Feng has taken. He's at half resolve, so I think he's going to follow up on the inside of his eyelids.
Okay. So he heads home. I'm trying to remember, where is it he lives?
I believe it was Chinatown or Asia Town or something like that. Let me remind myself what the choices were.
Well, it should be on your character too. I think we put him on there.
See, you would think I would do that, but
Oh yeah, see,
it does appear that my table is empty. A condo filled with old mementos and a balcony overlooking the neon lit streets of Little Tokyo.
cool. We can type that into. So we have it forever in your character.
How dare you suggest that I keep track of things
So
in a
Ward
responsible way?
Excuse me. So Feng heads back to his place for the evening, for the morning, the afternoon, to study the inside of his eyelids. What's Ward going to be doing?
Oh shoot! I can go for another shift. I can go for another shift. What do I want to do though? We still have what are our big leads? We've got the memory, the labs. What's the lab's name?
Lilith
Memory Labs.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith Memory Labs. Right. Got that big lead. There's the butterfly.
Anemoid
going
Row
back
connection.
to Anemoid Row.
Yep.
There's the pawn shop, Doc Badger.
Doc Badger. That's also, and is that also Anemoid Row?
It's near Anemoid Row. It's the same sector.
Okay, same sector. Okay, got it. So yeah, I think that will, at least for narrative sakes, tells me that I think Ward is gonna light up I did it smoked last session. narratively, he'll light one up. He's just gonna kind of give a look to Feng that says "good decision," and he'll grab some coffee and spin up his spinner, and he's gonna head to what is it, Sector 8? The Animoid Row sector.
Yeah.
Whatever sector that was.
Right.
He'll call up on the Kia and let the other Blade Runners or the other Blade Runner know his
Here's
whereabouts.
Ammoid Row. Relatively close to LAPD.
And Chinatown and all the other places. Okay, so you're going to head over to Animoid Row to track down the butterfly maker.
I don't. I'm Doc Badger, right?
Oh, Doc Badger instead. Okay, gotcha.
I think out of character. Do we think? I don't know which would I don't know which would be more fruitful, but I think the pawn broker would probably be able to give me a lead. He could potentially tell me about both, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas if I go hunting specifics on the butterfly, I kind of pigeonhole myself on that one lead. So that's where we'll go.
All right, so you're going to head over there, and Nastya, have you kicked your uncle out of your apartment, or did you do that at the end of the last session? I think you did.
Yeah, so I kicked everybody out after he and Angel had a bit of an awkward altercation there. So
yeah, there were toilet flushings and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. So I think if the last little vignette did not count as the home scene or rest, she is probably doing that right now to get
she managed to rest. So you've reset the clock.
Okay.
But because there were roles involved, you may not have gotten as much stresses back as you might have otherwise, right?
Got it. Okay. And because that was going to be my question as like a newer player to Blade Runner, how am I regaining my resolve in this rest period?
So anytime you interact with your favorite object, which should also be in your character sheets, but occasionally is not. Oh yeah, somebody had to put up the smokes there to show. Yeah, not smokes, man. But to regain your resolve, there's several different ways. You can spend promotion points on it, which you took a ding in your promotion points. But promotion points on it, you can spend 5 to get a new specialization if you want. But again, during your downtime, if you interact with your core memory in some fashion, which you kind of did last time, if you want to kind of open that up, open the scene up with, like seeing your uncle, maybe that brings back some memories or something like that. So think on that. I just want to know what your plan is for the day or for the shift.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think she just got the lead from her uncle on Bullet Bob.
Bullet Bob.
I think that was his name, right?
Yep.
Bullet Bob.
Yep.
Yeah, Bullet
Billy's
Bob.
pseudonym.
Yeah, and how I can't remember if he disclosed how he got that lead, or honestly exactly how Bullet Bob fits in. But she'll go follow up on that since I think
it got a
fresh
little
on the
messy
dome.
there at the end. So
Yeah.
It's possible that you don't know exactly how it'll trick out.
Yeah.
And you have, he's kind of suspect as far as his motives because he may be trying to get rid of the competition because I think that's part of his line, isn't it? Arms dealing.
Yeah, I think and in our last role play it was like more like replicant underground friendly, but we don't exactly know kind of what he's up to. So yeah, I think she'll go and run down Bullet Bob and see if she can figure out how he fits in, if he does at all.
Very cool. All right. And Angel, troubleshooting Angel.
Yeah, I think
Angel.
I think what we're gonna do is follow up with Nastya's uncle's lead because I remember overhearing that, and when Nastya kicked me out, it was
Forgot about that.
more of a
Forgot that's how it ended.
Yeah, it was more of a I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you there. So I'm just gonna go along with that and meet her at the spot.
Okay. I'm trying to remember where it is too. I think it's actually in
Yeah,
the
it's
same
in like
district.
it's in some sort of arms district, I feel like I remember. I'm trying to find
I
the
think
name.
it's still Sector 5, actually.
Yeah. Honestly, I put this in the chat, but Piss Alley is really destroying me. That there's a place called Piss Alley. So
And it's the best place to eat.
Oh, nice. I wonder how it
It's
smells.
it's
A
all the best.
labyrinth of narrow, dimly lit alleyways filled with the trendiest eateries and the juiciest gossip.
And the juiciest
Oh,
piss.
juiciest. Yeah, I'm sure.
The juiciest pee-pee.
Word says they have the juiciest burgers too.
I'll find a reason to go there at some point in this live
to spend the
stream.
chin yen you have as a loyal servant of the LAPD and the people of it. All right, so we have kind of an idea where everybody's going, but we'll go ahead and start with good old Feng. Feng is he heading home, or is he just gonna go out and try and blow off steam?
No, I think he'll go home. It looks like it's far too. It looks like it's way too far to like walk. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yep.
So yeah, he'll hop on his spinner. I assume he can take a spinner home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he will also grab a coffee as Ward sort of like gives him the knowing look of you're making the right choice, and Fung will grab a coffee to go because it doesn't affect him anymore. And
so go ahead and give me a downtime events at home.
Okay. So do I got rollable tables for that?
Yep, rollable tables.
Downtime home events. All right. Nothing out of the ordinary happens.
So you are
probably good.
Yeah, you are so smoked, you just go whoop, bam and slam into the bed, and you're out cold.
Very easy for me.
Do you have an identified object?
It is a gravestone.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably not interacting with that.
Yeah.
Some resolve.
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah. So you went home.
I have a picture of the gravestone on my bedside table.
Yeah.
I gingerly stroke it as my eyes closed. Does that count?
No, doesn't count. Sorry, buddy. All right. So you crash out and are dead to the world, and fully recover your full point of resolve.
1 point.
Yep. But it also resets the clock, right? So you have another 3 hours or 3 shifts before you start to lose resolve. And we're going to Ward. That was easy. Sorry. Sometimes it's just real quick. The dice tell the tale, right?
That's fine.
That's it.
Or maybe he lays abed revisiting the seeing the guy pick up the gun and carry it over to the uniformed officer and hey man, this is
Angel, you are so freaking lucky that the right person just happened to pick that up.
Yeah, the right scumbag. The right scumbag.
Yeah, that's the right. Yeah, trying to think like Ward, the wrong person can do the right thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's absolutely the perfect guy. I could tell you about the time that the gangster defended me to the local the Johnny come lately in the neighborhood who tried to interfere in we were just talking. This guy was I won't go into it.
Dear listeners, if you would like to hear that whole story, it is in our other podcast, Behind the Screen, where we interview Griffin Barber here about his time as a police officer.
I did talk about that.
So you can hear about John Q. Public, as I believe you called him, getting told off by a gangbanger.
Yeah. For interrupting our conversation. All right. So we were going to the lovely pawn shop to discover if there was anything to know about that place or any new information there. Go ahead and give me a connection roll with advantage.
Connection roll with advantage, and then what was it exactly? I know. So there's the There's the
So the
butterfly thing, but that's something that's like side plot for
Yeah,
the
the back of the
pawn
picture
shop
of the
owner.
kid had a stamp on it saying Doc Badger's Pawn Shop.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, huge. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, connections roll at advantage.
Mhm.
Advantage public roll.
Damn. All right. So you head on over, and you put out feelers. Anybody know anything about this guy? Because usually the pawn shop guys, they're usually good. They're either fences, so they're on the wrong side of the law, or they're fences and informants, or they're straight up businessmen. It's like there's the three categories. There's never anything different. Like
There's
they
no
don't.
overlay. There's
Yeah,
no.
the
It's
Venn
just
diagram
this.
does not overlap.
You either
Right.
Gryffindor or you're Hufflepuff. You can't cross contaminate.
Nope, for sure. So you head on over there. Let me get the image of Doc Badger. You go on in. It's this is actually the guy that Jake goes and visits and asks some questions of. He's the Doc Badger is the African gentleman that he asked some questions about. I can't remember what it was, but
Oh, you mean in the movie?
in the film in the 2049 or yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the later film, the more recent film. So he goes in there and asks for some information on. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was I don't remember. Somebody's got to have better memory of the film than I do.
This guy, right? He's got the it's the horse.
Yep.
The carved horse.
The carved horse.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
He's like carbon dating it and stuff like that. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. So you come in there and Ward, you start to talk to him.
Yeah, walk in. Probably dealt with this guy before. Try to go in casual.
Yeah, your connections
Day
roll
I've had.
says no, you have not dealt with this guy before.
Yeah, or maybe go in. Just not take the wrong approach. Maybe it's just coming in too hard after the day that I've had. Maybe I'm a little too fast to just walk up and throw the badge down on the counter. LAPD businessman. Doc, right? Doc Hudson?
Badger. Doc Badger.
Doc Badger.
Yeah.
This picture right here. Just gets straight to the point. There's no foreplay with him. Just starts grilling him for just straight to the details. Why is your logo and your name of your pawn shop on the back of this photo? Doesn't show him the photo of the girl. Just, hey, here's the back of a photo with your logo and name on it. What's it doing here?
Why is your name on this paper?
No patience.
Because I printed it out. I mean, I just, I'm honest businessman. I printed it out.
Trying to be smart? Listen,
No.
man, it's been a long day.
Okay. I tell you, I it's printed out here. If I can see, maybe I can tell you more.
Flips it over, right? And just, again, doesn't give the man a second to take in the picture.
Give me a manipulation roll.
Who is this? You know who this is. Who is this girl? Who's this little girl? Manipulation.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. So he's like, well, okay.
Hey, look at that.
I'm not sure who is, but I know a woman who came in. She asked for stelling scan, very high tech, and he kind of leans over and he opens a couple of drawers. And he goes, "Oh no, it's back here." And he reaches back behind him and opens up a cabinet and shows you what's called a stellene scanner. Basically, it can take an image from your memory and make it into a photo or an image.
New tech, pretty old technology. Yeah.
It's not really old, but it's established. It's safe, very safe technology. Doesn't do damage. Just goes in, looks at it. She said she wanted to see a picture of her daughter. This girl. She really, she, you know, she stank of liquor. Been drinking
Here,
a lot.
Ward takes a deep breath. Stinking of liquor. When was she in here last? When did she request the Stelline scan?
She came in looking for the hard copy, and the Stelline scan a couple weeks ago, and he actually kind of looks through his ledger, and you see he's actually keeping a fucking ledger, like an accurate one, which is not what shithead fences do. And he's looking through it. He flips through it. And he finds it. He goes, "Yeah, right here," and he shows it to you.
And this would the date throw any wrenches in the timeline that we've established with her inception date?
It was kind of around the time that one of her baseline failures was going on.
Okay. So somewhere between the beginning of March and the end of April.
Yep.
Were those two baseline tests. All right, cool. So of course, Ward's a perfect detective. He's got all this memorized in the back of his. He just knows this.
Yeah. And for those of us with more fallible memories, you can actually just put them down, put it in the into your notes on your character sheet. Highly recommended, especially for important things like where you live.
All right.
Did she say anything about what this memory meant to her? Did she tell you anything? You said she was drunk. She must have let something slip.
She cry a little bit, and he turns it over again, and he shows you that the thing is smeared a little bit, the stamp.
Mm-hmm.
That was her tears. She was crying a lot. She very obviously drunk. She cried a lot. Very sad. Not a happy memory.
Not a happy memory indeed. No. But she didn't tell
you
you about the memory.
No, she was like
going.
You, very, very push. Tell me to do things.
Mm-hmm.
She paid though.
Thank you, by the way. Oh, let's see here. Did she frequent here?
No, but I mean,
she ever bring anything else?
No, she said she was. She did say she was a Nexus 9.
Okay.
Which I would have figured out from doing the Stelline scan. There's a lot of stuff about the images.
About the memory implant itself.
Yeah, it's too easy to find. I go inside my head or your head, things are a little bit blurrier. So many layers, so many
crossed.
different thoughts. It's weird. I don't know the whole science of it, but probably have to talk to somebody who specializes in it. But in learning about the Stelline scan, like it's harder for us to have this quality of image unless it's really, really important. And usually happen like really recently, or we think about it all the time.
Were there any other memories?
I didn't see any. No, she was specific about sending me to this one, and it also had that central to identity thing that you sometimes get with stuff. It was very easy to find, very easy to focus on. She thought about it for a minute, and boom. Right there.
This is just super interesting. Like, I'm super interested in this whole conversation, like out of character.
From a world building. Yeah, I'm just
right?
like writing this down. Like, wait, N9s. Shit, I should probably know this.
Right.
And like, I don't know if you guys ever heard the thing. Like, they say whenever you access a memory, it changes it a little bit.
Yep.
And that's just makes me wonder, do the N9s, have they just not accessed it enough to change it, or maybe it has changed, or
More than likely, it's so hard coded that
Right.
it doesn't change the same way, right?
Mhm. I mean, you could put a fucking serial number in the corner of a memory, right, and you wouldn't normally see it.
Exactly.
This memory was AI generated.
That's the real rub when we go to see
This
Lilith
memory was
Labs.
AI generated for AIs. Right? Yeah, there's a whole lot.
Yeah, no wonder I'm breaking down so much. Shit. Come on.
Exactly.
I got AI generated memories.
Mm-hmm. So we'll go ahead and turn the page from Ward and head over to Nastya. And she and I assume Angel are going to try and make it over there together.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that she was so frustrated with Angel sort of, blowing the bathroom cover during the last session that
in more ways than one.
I know. So she kicked
Jackson Pollock
oh god.
painting in there.
No. No, absolutely not. She's not.
How does your little body come up with so much waste?
Oh, if that happened, she'd be like, fucking get on your hands and knees, clean that up, and then get out of my house.
I've cleaned up one of your messes yesterday already. I don't need to clean up your fecal matter.
No, it's not happening. So, her sparkling clean bathroom, she kicks Angel out, and I feel like she's mad enough that she tells Angel that oh, we should go check this out, but doesn't give Angel a time. And I think Angel probably just happens to show up at the time that she's there.
Lovely.
Very cool. Very cool.
So
that's accurate.
But I was reviewing my notes right before this, and as a reminder, one for myself and then for everyone else listening, Bullet Bob is an arms dealer who historically only sells surplus weapons to Blade Runners, and she received the information from her uncle during their conversation that he may be now supplying weapons to the Replicant Underground and other sort of criminal elements in the city, and if that's happening, it's a major development.
For sure.
So she pulls up her spinner outside of Bullet Bob's, and I imagine, I don't know, Angel let me know, but I imagine Angel is just standing there outside or something.
Oh yeah, Angel's just been waiting there for the past 5 hours. 2 cups of coffee in hand, just waiting, just blank expression, and seeing the skimmer come down. Finally, it's a little bit of relief, and she comes up. She's full female presenting, and she's like, "Oh hi, good morning, detective. I got us some coffees, but they're a little cold now. Here you go."
She parks, and she's just under her breath as she sees, she's like, I'm
sorry about what happened yesterday, but I thought these coffees might. I didn't know what time you were coming, so yeah, they're a little cold. I'm sorry.
And she takes it. She's just like, thanks. And then as they walk in, I imagine there's a trash can right next to the front door, and she just throws it in the trash can.
Damn it.
Ah.
Okay, so you press your way through it, and basically it's one of those airlock things, security cubicles that you go in, and you go on through it. And if you can bring up the photo for Bob Gorski on the stream, and everybody can see it there.
Oh, let's see. Another lovely.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's Bullet Bob.
The model.
Wow.
So he's out of Hawker's Circle, where you're.
That's right.
Yep. And we can give you a little Old Chinatown's infamous open-air bazaar of artisans, pawn shops, and dealers, and everything you shouldn't want and can't find anywhere else. That's Hawker Circle's description.
It's no Pith Alley, but you know.
Yeah, it's not
definitely
Piss Alley. So, you know, not a tourist destination. That is Piss Alley. But
So it's near Chinatown, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just under Anemoid Row, actually, just to the south.
There.
And
Hawker
east of-
Circle.
Perfect. Okay.
so-
we're actually walking okay, I'll stop
Yep.
with the Piss Alley bit. We're so close to it, though.
no, but come on. We gotta go.
So-
Where do you think that you got that coffee?
yeah.
So you just pitched this wonderful coffee that's been made on Piss Alley. So you guys are actually crowded into the security, the security airlock kind of thing, and before the other one buzzes you in, and Bullet Bob's like, I know you. I don't know the replicant though.
Hi, my name is Angel. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm just looking at Nastya like, what do I do? What do I do now? I don't have any orders. What do I do?
And she just, kind of looks back to Angel doing their like very bubbly, peppy thing, and just looks back to Bob. And I mean, if Bob has supplied like surplus arms to Blade Runners, do we think that Nastya has like had an interaction with this?
That's why he recognizes you.
Cool.
He's
I
like,
just wanted to confirm.
you've
If Nastya needed brass knuckles, which she clearly does not.
Yeah, no, you actually came in. You had come in with your old partner, and your old partner had bought stuff off him before. So he's only seen you. He really hasn't even talked to you because Nastya is so such a chatty Cathy anyway.
So cool.
Well, she
He's
doesn't need
so
she doesn't
cool.
need a gun to break a man's pelvis, I think is
Yeah.
the thing. So she's like, Bob, I don't know if we've officially been introduced before, but I'm Nastya, and she flashes her little Blade Runner badge or whatever, and hoping to ask you a couple questions if you got some time this afternoon.
Well, so long as it ain't about my clients, because I try to keep quiet about all that.
Sure. Well, we'll skirt around the issue to the best of our ability. How about that?
Sure.
And she kind of shoots a glance back to Angel of like, I'm about to be the bad cop, so you you need to probably be the good cop a little bit here.
Okay, I'm gonna Angel right now is in like a black halter top, pretty much, like abs fully showing, baggy hoodie, mini skirt with the fishnets, makeup done. She's looking pretty fine right now. So I'm gonna like walk to the counter, like lean over the counter, just be like,
Pop your bubble gum.
Exactly.
Oh God. You got any guns here, stud?
How about those right there? No, he's worried about the clients. Oh, okay. I'll just like lean over the counter and just be like, oh, honey, trust me. I deal with anonymity so much. Just don't worry about it.
So what are your questions?
Well, we've received a bit of information that well, let me back up, Bob.
You could just do it, play it straight, and show them photos of the people, the principals, involved in your case.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea that someone who knows empathy and connections do. But it was
Are
already
you
halfway to the
suggesting
route.
that you're not going to do that?
We'll get there.
Someone other
Everybody.
than me, glance just like hard staring at Angel, like.
So she's just like, Bob, you only sell to Blade Runners, is that right?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, when it comes to, some of my select stuff that and he kind of looks around and kind of looks at you and goes, the stuff I'm not supposed to sell to people in the streets, I don't sell to people in the streets, only to qualified individuals like yourself.
And she brandishes a photo of Styles, and she said, "Would this be one such qualified individual?"
Fuck no, it looks like a skin job to me.
I'm gonna make an inside check on that. See if he really means it.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Because no one who's actively helping the replicant resistance is gonna do that. I'm gonna push. Because as a replicant, I can push twice.
So long as you don't.
So as long as I don't stress myself
yourself
out.
out.
Yeah.
Which
Wait, so
we've been known. Oh, please.
Oh,
Okay.
same result. Okay.
We'll just... That's
Down to
fine.
one stress.
The dice have told
You
the
know what?
story.
It's
So-
fine.
so
The
just what-
dice-
what was were you trying to get the one success to become a 2?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
We're all just trying our best today.
We're
We took
just
a
trying
week
our
off.
best today.
You know?
You know? We're getting back
Fung,
in the...
Fung twitches in his sleep.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fung-
he's like, I sense
Fung-
that someone's fucking something up somewhere.
Fung and his player both have much too deep of math knowledge and probability knowledge to really accept that role. Like, why would you? What?
Why would you do
But hey,
that?
exactly.
I felt it. I felt compelled. I felt
Yeah.
compelled.
The power of the
Follow
dice
the
compels you.
character.
The
Follow
power of
the
the
character.
dice.
dice
That's right.
compels me.
Hey, well, one success could still tell you something, and then that stress
Maybe.
for no reason,
Hey.
we'll just forget about it. It doesn't
You know,
matter.
we'll just forget about it. It's fine. It's totally chill.
You filthy metagamers.
For sure.
God,
I think
I
we did pretty good,
associate with you
honestly.
guys. No, we
Yeah.
do
Pretty
great.
good.
All right, so insight check. How'd we do?
Yep. Hold on a second here. Let me. I'm trying to find the. There it is. All right.
Oh, I
Bob
gotcha.
Gorski. And
And did we see a gun on Styles? I don't know that we did.
no, you never had a gun. Neither did the people that attacked you in the streets.
Okay.
I mean,
so am
Styles
just
didn't
fucking
have
this
any
up.
weapons, right?
Yeah,
he-
it was all hand to hand.
Yep. Not that he wasn't lethal in that mode, but
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
lethal to some, but
Not to these
Yeah.
hands. Not to these.
Yeah.
In
One of the
custody
things I
now.
love about your delivery lane is that there's always the comma, little bitch.
it's implied,
There's the silent comma, little bitch.
Dumbass.
Not all of us are, well, susceptible to that, comma, little bitch. Okay, so you're very, very certain, Angel, that he's telling the truth,
Okay.
at least about Styles.
Okay. And that seems to track since we have not seen him with a gun or any sort of unauthorized weapon. So Nastya will then, again kind of look to Angel as like hey, back me up here, but she brandishes photos of Leah and Sandor and is just like, what about these folks?
You gotta show the picture of Leah, and then you roll it to Sandor, and he's like, "No, hold on, back it up. I've seen her before. She came in, bought some ammo from me.
Which one?
Leah.
Just
Oh.
just ammo, not a firearm?
Yeah, no, she didn't buy a gun from me. She was looking for reloads for her PKD.
For the PKD in particular.
Yeah,
Was it Sonic rounds? Was it?
no, it was the caseless,
Mm.
for the killing style.
Seems like should probably be getting those from HQ, right?
Yeah, if she wanted to admit that she'd been shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's not good. That's really
What
not good.
what demeanor did Leah have when she came in and purchased this ammunition from you?
She was kind of anxious.
Mm-hmm. Did she say anything in particular?
No, I mean, like I said, I don't really want to talk about it too much. She was a client.
I'm gonna put my hand on his like shoulder area and just like kind of lean on him a little bit. He's like, listen, if you can really help us out here, you would be a really great help.
Okay. He kind of leans back from you as you try and reach out to him and grab him. So go ahead and make a manipulation roll.
Got it. Come on, please. No.
God damn, man.
God damn it.
Angel is literally gonna like crumble into fucking dust by the time this adventure is done. Do you want to push that one?
No.
I can't. Should I?
So your desperation shows, and Bob's like Bob's like kind of leaning back a little bit. And he's like, "No, that's okay, man. It's cool."
And then Nastya's just gonna turn and like boom, all business. Like, Leah's involved in an active investigation associated with a murder. We can do this the easy way, or I can do it the hard way, and pull warrants and bring in for questioning. But look, Bob, I don't want to do that. So
Okay. Manipulation with advantage.
Ooh. I need that advantage, God knows. All right, let's see what we got. So manipulation is a D, but we do have advantage.
We got this. Big money, big money, big money.
Bruh, okay.
No, come on, push.
So,
Okay.
okay, wait. Okay, back up. So, when I rested, did my resolve increase?
Yeah, you got one back.
One back.
Yep.
Okay.
And we didn't cover the if you interacted with your core memory or not.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
think
my
I did.
thought was that you probably had some seeing your uncle, you might have had some dreams or nightmares about.
I think that's exactly the case, and we can go back to that if we'd like to. So,
Cool.
She will, if that's the case, she will push.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, that is the case. Go ahead and push.
Okay.
And we can, after we come back from the break, after this roll, we'll do the retcon of that.
And if I
sequence.
push again, do I get advantage on the push?
Yeah.
Ooh, cute.
So you'll still have
Wow.
but the D8 is still oh.
Well,
It's
better
just
than a
yeah.
critical.
Okay.
That's really weird though that it didn't.
I think Laine, did you click to roll the dice again?
I closed the window and I didn't see that I could push on the sidebar because I'm bad.
That's why it rolled separately, Griff.
No problem.
Got
Okay,
it.
so in any case, you didn't succeed. So.
I boo-booed. Yes.
But you did take one stress because of the thing, so you're
Indeed.
Back at the same same spot. And if you were a replicant, you could have re-rolled that one more time.
The inner gambler in me, it's just
There ain't no way she is pushing again. So yeah, she's like, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, and he calls her fucking bluff, I guess.
He's like, I'm sorry, but I feel bad that I even said what I did because I know she's a Blade Runner.
Well, I don't know if she's gonna be one for longer. And then looks at Angel.
Yeah, mostly just because she might get fired. We're not trying to retire her or anything. We just want to be sure whatever happened doesn't happen to any other replicants.
All right. Give me another empathy roll.
Got it.
Another manipulation roll, but with disadvantage.
Copy. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Right. Well, so long as you're trying to, I don't truck with no skin jobs normally, but so long as you're trying to save a righteous Blade Runner's career, I'll let you know. Yeah. So she was pretty whacked out. It was just the day after the shooting is when she bought the ammo. Didn't say what you needed for. I didn't ask, but She did seem kind of nervous. Um, and then it was weird because she showed up on foot too. You guys normally roll around on your spinners, but she showed up on foot, and
You don't happen to keep receipts, do you? Any other sale
not
record?
not when you guys come in and buy shit. No, not when Blade
Fair.
Runners come and buy stuff from you. That'd be counterproductive. But hold on a minute, and he goes back into the back, and he comes back out with a portable terminal, and he goes, "Yeah, it was weird. I saw her. She both came and went into this alley, and then I saw her another day." And he shows you footage from. Basically, he's either tapped into the Esper wall or he's had somebody tap into it for
Oh
him
shit.
externally to his building.
Okay.
And she keeps going back and forth into this alley. I saw her go in there the other day, just yesterday morning, actually.
Would
Oh,
it be
shit.
would it be Piss Alley? I know, I'm sorry. I know.
And on that note, why don't we take a brief break? And then suddenly,
Hey, I'm here.
It's coming.
and
There's
we're
a
back.
Tommy. A
made
wild
it.
Tommy has
We're
a
all
key.
back.
Ah.
And we're all
So-
super excited because our technical difficulty, the number one, was resolved by Jack's awesome.
Quick thinking.
Thank you, Jack.
quick thinking.
Yeah. So that was that number 1 or was that number 2 or was that number 3?
For me, it was number one because it was.
Yes.
The reason why I was staring a lot this way was because I was looking at my other computer with the Twitch stream, and
I was the
Trying to-
only
trying to
person
get
who could see
reactions.
everybody's video in real time.
yeah.
So all these
That must
people
have been
who are like
great.
actually doing role playing and not falling asleep while
Yeah.
stroking a picture of a gravestone deserve extra chops, like extra props, because they were doing it without seeing anybody else's face in real time.
yeah.
Real.
So,
True.
yeah. Straight up role playing in the dark,
But we did it.
But we did it.
for sure. So you're just talking to Bullet Bob and getting some information from him, and actually, I'm going to go back to Ward actually on this one. Ward, you're trying to walk over to Animoid Row and maybe try and figure out the stuff with the butterflies. Wasn't that your secondary thing you were going to try and accomplish?
Yeah.
So you're walking across and you get a call, and it's Holden, Chief Holden.
Chief.
Hey, detective. So what the fuck is up with this Nastya asshole? She goes into Kill Magazine and makes a nuisance of herself. The guy's fucking breathing down my neck, complaining. He's already a fucking prick enough. I don't need this kind of bullshit. The only thing that's saving you and
talk to
her from
me.
getting your ass fucking handed to you is the fact that you got ahead of it. And for some reason, Wallace already knew about it. So at least their spin doctors aren't crawling up my ass and dying.
Yeah, it's not been the best case. It's been a rough one. Classic work, Chief. You'd love this one. What flack are you getting from up top? Where can we head off the noise?
Well, it's a kind
once
of a PR shit show,
we can-
and he says, "Hold on a second, here, give me that." And you can hear him being handed a magazine, Per Kill magazine, Gestapo tactics by the LAPD in investigating their own spilled coffee as an excuse to try and tank our story. But we're here to spill the beans.
We're here to spill the beans. I'm sorry, they should
It
be jailed
sounds-
alone for that fucking headline.
That sounds about right, Chief. I'm sure you don't need me to clue you in on how to read between the lines.
Yeah, all right. But here's
we're
the thing,
we're
man.
doing what we can to stay ahead of this, Chief.
Well, clearly she's kind of hit or miss, right? So she's really good in particular situations where she's using violence to get to protect your ass, but otherwise put her back in her fucking cage and keep her there. All right?
All right, Chief.
She's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Well, right now, I think your reason for the call probably takes precedence. We've still got a missing replicant running around out there. This N9 Leah. We have not been able to track her down, Chief.
All right. Well, you got any good leads? You got any information you want to put in front of me?
We've got leads. We're working on Lilith Memory Labs. I'm chasing down some leads in Animoid Row. Believe it or not, Nastya, she does have at least something for investigation. She can find the lead. How
You're
she
you're telling me a bunch of random stuff. We need evidence.
No,
You need to log the evidence.
random stuff, Chief. This is me following
Get his
the
ass.
investigation, Chief. This is never random.
Get
All
his ass.
Make a connections roll.
gonna say I saw at least one person losing a promotion point. Now I'm afraid that more people are gonna lose promotion points.
Yeesh, I was about to say.
And
oh
I'm
my
trying
God.
I'm trying to think as I do this. Do I have? I know we've kept certain things in reserve. I don't think any of it's on the table. If it's not been disclosed, I don't think it gets disclosed yet.
Okay.
I
Uh,
vehemently deny these
let's see.
accusations, just for the
Vegan-
record.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you sure?
All right, all right.
I mean, you're gonna be a.
It's two
LAPD
successes.
All right. So you kind of basically talking down and after it, and he's
Come
like,
on, Chief.
look, man, after a while you're kind of spinning this,
Look,
this
Chief.
story.
Yeah. Ward's that guy.
Yep. He smooths it over, right? He's used to dealing with supervisors that are all up in his grill. So he's like, all right, look, man, just make some goddamn progress, all right? First thing this morning, I got a call from Wallace Corp, wanting to know what the fuck, where we were, what's going on, etc. So give me something to give to them. All right. I'll be in the office until late tonight. Click.
All right.
Griff, in your personal experience, was there ever a good call from the chief?
I never got calls from the chief. That was exactly what you wanted to avoid. Yes, you definitely wanted to avoid getting calls from any chief, really any kind of captain, anything like that. Your kind of heart, your blood froze a little bit when they said, "Hey, captain wants to see you." I'm trying to remember everything you did wrong in the previous shifts, that kind of thing. Usually for me, it was because I missed my range day or the PT test or something like that. But that's the level it started at.
Oh no.
I wonder if Ward
So.
is gonna tell Nastya that she's on the shit list.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, no,
she's
that-
on the
that-
list.
That does
Is-
not come through normal channels. He's not the one to pass along the criticism. It stops and it ends with him.
Let's
He'll
go.
evaluate you on your future
Hey.
performance.
You get a humanity
Wow.
point. You get a humanity point
Yes!
for that.
Let's
Hell
go.
yes. Good guy. Good guy point.
Good guy. Point.
And I'll go track down this butterfly. So I'll find the shop that's got all
Okay.
the frills and these decorations, and I'll go in.
Go ahead and give me a communicate or a connections roll. Another connections roll, please.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, let's go. Getting some dice going.
So you head on over. You're rolling through and trying to find this place, and you discover Angel was just outside of it, just like not even a block away from it. The Anemoid Row. It's a butterfly place. It actually sells. It's specifically interested in. It only does butterflies, and they're all these weird garish colors and that kind of thing. And it's really kind of a small vendor stand, not so
this
much of shop.
Triboro Zoological?
No, this is actually in. Let me get the map up for Anemoid Row.
Okay, so kind of a tactical time here. We all know Leah shot the other Blade Runner, right? That's all within our knowledge.
Yep.
Okay. so
Allegedly.
allegedly. Okay. So
I
now
mean,
at this-
it would be very surprising. A lot of things would have to fall into line for that to not be the case.
Right. What I'm saying is like, are we gearing up to potentially take her in, or do we want more info of like why she could have done this before retiring her?
I think the why is important to Nastya. I mean, I assume it's probably important to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually handy to know the why to discover where they might be and what they're, you know, where they're going, the
Next.
kind of
Right.
direction they're taking. And actually, it's the Aurelian is the name of the store.
The Aurelian, yeah. It's got a little butterfly outside of it.
Yep. You can see it on the map here. I think I brought everybody to it.
Yeah.
And I've got it up on stream.
Cool.
Nice.
And it's you find it, and it's marked with a small sign of a butterfly. And instant, there's hundreds of these butterfly jars, exactly like you saw. Also larger ones as well. There's a older man behind the counter. You kind of look through the glass and you're seeing him. Kind of are you going to charge forward like you did the last time, or are you taking it a little slower?
No, having a small win, getting a call from Chief, a little more level-headed coming into this one. I'll take a little bit more tact. I'll go in with a little bit softer voice. Won't lead with the badge. I'll just kind of introduce myself as a consumer, looking at these things maybe for my daughter. And I'll just try to get his attention as he comes over and said, "Do you sell a lot of these things?"
So he looks up at you, and you notice that his eyes are gone. They're basically he's blinded. He's suffered some kind of damage to them. Sorry, what was that?
These butterfly doodads. Do you sell a lot of these things? They're beautiful.
Well, not a lot, but I sell some. Yeah.
Where does
Enough to keep me
beauty
afloat.
come from? Where does such beauty come from?
My memories. I that's why I'm told they're kind of weird colors and stuff, but I build them out of my memory.
Does he have a scanner?
Yeah. So I'll talk to him about his memories. I'll compliment him on the color and get him real warmed up to me. And I'll slide this photo over and I'll show it to him. I'm going to show it to him. And just gonna kind of lead with the fact that he can see until he tells me, like, deliberately, like, "You're an idiot. I can't see."
Yeah. He's like, what do you need?
That's one of my assumptions. That's one of my mantras. Never make assumptions. Yeah, I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking for a replicant. She's one of the newer in 9 models. She's a part of an
Well, I
official
hope so. I mean,
LAPD.
that's the only ones that are like legal, right? Aren't the older ones like all illegal and
That's right.
hunted down? I watched that
right.
show that about Blade Runners and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Live
well,
Blade
I
Runner?
listened to it. It's got a really good soundscape.
On Patrol Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to, back in my day, I used to be a regular on that show.
What's that?
Those were the days. I used to be a regular on Patrol Blade Runner.
Oh,
Those were
you're a Blade
those were
Runner?
the days. No, not anymore.
Oh,
Wait, shit. He doesn't see me. Lie.
Right? What kind of vibe am I getting off of this guy?
I was the sound
I'm
guy
trying to
on
I'm
that
trying to
show.
play him cool.
Yeah.
go ahead and give me
he
an
seems
insight,
pretty.
Give me an insight roll.
There's a reason you didn't see me. Obviously, I was the sound guy.
You said a what? An insight?
Yes, please.
Yeah, coming. Got nothing.
Yeah, so I mean, he seems to be an old blind guy who's, maybe even a little lonely. Like he's, you know, but he is well dressed, and he seems to be,
No,
the thing about the Animoid stuff is it makes money, right?
Oh, well, and I'll tell him. I'll say, listen, this is actually a part of a very important LAPD investigation, regardless of what you think of us, our organization, or replicants. It's very important that we get this one right. And I think you have a piece of information that I need. I don't know what it is yet, but I know that I need it. I'm looking for a replicant, and he'd give all the details that a image would be able to convey. You know, all the repeatables.
Okay.
Does he recognize the description?
No, I he kind of smiles and goes, I haven't seen anybody by that description. But no, before you can say anything, he's like, seriously, I, no, I haven't heard anybody. And I have had some female customers in the last couple of weeks. But it's a cash on the barrel business. So I don't take credit because I need to feel it, need to know it.
Would he know the colors of the butterfly if they're all unique?
If I were able to show you, would you be able to track it to the memory?
Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to, I'd have to dissect basically I have to kill the butterfly to see it.
I would hate to ask an artist to destroy their work.
Is it in the original packaging? Because maybe I can do something like that. I can take a look at that and maybe tell you.
Would it be in the original packaging?
The jars are the same as the one you found in her apartment.
Indeed, it is. And I guess at this point,
you need to get it brought to you, but
yeah, whatever I need to do to get that to him, I'd start putting all that in order.
Okay. But yeah, you say a female, right? Well, let me check my records. And he goes over and he starts reading off some Braille printouts. And he's like, yeah, I sold 3. Are those like, and he kind of, I listed them as magenta and green. Is that what these are? And they are. They're magenta and green.
Yeah, I'll nod.
Yeah, I think that
he doesn't see you nod though.
That's bad.
he didn't see a nod. Yeah, he's like,
yeah, no, I'll tell him. Yeah, no, that's right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was a gal, if I remember correctly. It might have been the same as who you're talking about, but I'd have to hear their voice and to be sure, right?
Yeah, and is there anything that we have that I'd be able to do that for? While he's doing all this, I'll
actually
start.
Yes, you would have to ask Wallace Corporation for it though, because the baseline tests.
Okay. All right. So this lead could turn into more. I like it. I really like this guy. I like where he's going. Last thing I would probably do right now, I'd start humming that poem. Right? Whatever the rhythm behind, just how those stanzas flowed, that poem that I found in her room about the tiger.
Yeah. Okay.
I would start just kind of humming that, right? Like seeing if he were to pick up on
Okay.
Anything.
Another manipulation roll.
Oh yeah, and right, I'm pushing that. I
There you go.
want a
Okay.
success here.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
So you successfully convey the meter of the poem and to him, and he's like, I don't recognize that song.
I don't either.
Hmm.
I've been
Make
trying
an insight
to
test.
place it. I've been trying to place it all day. Oof. Push. Oof.
One stress.
Yep, I took it.
Okay. So yeah, he's like, yeah, not sure. You get a recording playback. Make a connection to get a connection or to get a recording playback of some part of the bass line. Go ahead and give me a connections roll.
Okay. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, so you
finally.
So
you,
yeah, you
can give Feng a call, and he like wakes up.
Hey, wake up.
you
Prepare
actually
to call.
Now you got to call Wallace. You're right. Sorry.
No, he doesn't have to call Wallace. It's in the department too.
Okay.
Wallace would have it as well, but this is the critical on the connections is he's like, hey, how do I access this to the regular dispatcher? And it happens to be some gal that he dated back in the day. You know, dispatching and street officers, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Ward, what can I do for you?" Yeah, let me wrap that up. You hear? Yeah, here it'll be. Put it up to his ear. It'll come through. Do you do it?
Yeah, I do.
And he's like, yeah. That's who it was, for sure. That's who bought it. Yeah.
And how long ago was that? I might have missed that.
It's like
Well,
10
this
days
is
ago.
Just kind of 10 days ago.
Yeah.
10 days ago, did the woman who bought this, did she say anything to you?
She said some stuff about pretty butterflies, I think. I mean, not, I don't remember everything that went on. I mean,
was she
I do
talking
sell
about
some.
was she talking about a memory?
No. Make another insight test.
Yeah, right, cuz Okay.
Something's off.
Something is off.
It's like you've been in here for a little bit and you're talking to him and stuff like that. And he's like, he's getting more nervous the longer you're in his place.
Okay. All right. So in this case, I'll start kind of trying to connect the dots, see if I can get anything to connect him so to Lilith Memory Labs. You've already mentioned that he takes better notes than the average fence. So yeah, I'll start throwing out some
Sorry,
feelers.
that was Doc Badger.
Yeah, Doc Badger kept good records. This guy keeps records, but it's only of the. This guy keeps records, but they're only of the sales that he's made, and it's a cash business. So
that's right. Well,
at
no,
least that's
so
what
I'll
he's
just
telling
go
you.
back.
He may
Can
he may
you
be reading the Bible. You can't tell because he's reading.
can you connect this to the the memory? You said that you draw your inspiration from these based upon your memories. What what
Yeah,
memory
sure.
inspired this amazing piece of work that you
Sure, and
sold
he
to?
calls up a series of them. I mean, most of these are, and as you can see, he's an old man, right? He's like, some of these are from my very youth, and so that's part of the reason why it's before my accident. It's part of the reason why they're in such weird colors, I'm told. Uh, but he calls up a sequence of several different butterflies. You can actually see them; they're in his advertising behind him, stuff like that. So it's easy to see, and he picks up the particular one from that matches the model that you have in front of you, or the jar that you have.
Okay. Anything still that doesn't as a player, I feel like I'm missing something here that's like right in front of me. Uh I anything that I can latch onto to connect it to Lilith Memory Labs? To connect this guy.
Does he have a stellium scanner here?
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, he does.
He does.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So are
That's how
they?
he works.
But are they based on his memories or someone else's like on? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
are these
Yeah.
butterflies also from Leah's memories?
Is this girl that she had a silene scan done by Doc Badger at the pawn shop? Is this little girl that's in this image, is this just a third or fourth generation memory scan of this guy, or was this her memory? That's kind of what I'm it's what I'm trying to suss out right here.
Yeah, he doesn't. He has no idea who you're talking about for the girl because he can't see the image.
Right. Just the voice. Well, he'd had just it's the same girl. It's the same as like the voice that you hear. Did you scan her?
No, why would I scan her?
Hmm.
You also note that he
I don't
doesn't
know.
have any printers or anything like that in here. He has a bio printer, but he doesn't have any like image printers. And his bio printer is like small. It's only sizable for making the butterflies. And the biggest butterfly he makes is like the size of a hand.
Chat, help me out. What's the big giant lead that Tommy the player is missing? Because it's right in front of his face and he can't see it.
Griffin, the game master's, I don't feel like you're missing anything. He's
I
a
love
little
this
bit
game
nervous
so
about
much.
stuff. You're in the same neighborhood where all the shit kicked off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe mention Styles. Does he get? Does he have a response to does that name
Okay, tell me what you say.
elicit
Let's role play.
fear or?
Role play.
Yeah, it would be a subtle drop. We'd just be talking back and forth. I'd get him going on one of his rambles. This is where his nerves are starting to show up. And then just at the most opportune time, I'll derail whatever train of conversation he's trying to go down. And I'd just mention, Styles and all that commotion that was down here earlier. And I'm just looking for that hint of
Who? I don't know
Styles.
who you're talking about.
Was all that commotion down here earlier. Logged
Oh,
like
oh,
4 or 5 arrests earlier. Styles.
I was in bed, but yeah, some of the other stall holders down here, they were saying that there was some crazy shit with
What
bunch
an
of blade runners.
upstanding
Is that you?
citizen. It was involved. Was again it all connects back to this, and he's just I think maybe unless you've got something for me, Griff.
Make another
I've
insight roll. Make another insight
I've
roll.
pulled the thread. I'm just looking into his beautiful milky eyes. Please tell me something, NPC. One success.
Yeah, you still get that same vibe that something's off, and that he's nervous about, especially when you mentioned the craziness that was going on here. He said he wasn't here, and you have the impression he was fucking here.
Okay, so I mean, I get the impression that he is trying to mislead me at this point.
Yeah, on this at least.
Okay, all right. I'll make note of that.
You pistol whip him.
Yeah, I'm trying not to pistol whip the blind old man. But
I'm not saying you should do it. I'm saying you could do it. I'm just kidding.
Where are you?
Nastya suddenly.
Yeah, the devil on your shoulder after it's like, this stupid cop in your retinue keeps threatening people. You're
Yeah,
like,
and I hear Chief Holden put her back in her cage. And at that, I'm just like, just this freaking urge to just pull out my PKD and just
stunner.
Yeah.
So he's he doesn't seem to offer much more, and you're kind of running out of things to ask. And we're going to turn the page, and does Feng have any dreams regarding his core memory?
My furnace turned on, so I had to mute myself. So Feng's core memory, if I recall, is that was the stealing of the mishap with the test results, right?
Yep.
The changing of the test results.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean, I think I'm trying to think how that would connect to what is happening.
You just spent like literally 24 hours in front of monitors and screens, which is probably exactly what you did.
Yeah, I mean, and there were times when I think we rolled like 3 successes on something, right?
Mm-hmm.
There were experienced the highs and the lows in those 24 hours. The hours of just sitting there scrolling, like scrubbing through the video footage,
yep,
with nothing happening. The highs of setting up an encrypted back channel in the Kias for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
and then having some person that totally unexpectedly derail the whole plan, right? The turning in the gun, when you just tried to find it, etc. So
yeah. I think
what's her name? What's the
Sarah, I
Sarah.
believe.
Okay, yeah. So you're rolling over thinking about all these things and kind of feeling relatively accomplished, but also nervous, suspecting that Nastya is out there telling somebody to get to another officer to club a innocent blind old man into submission. And
I didn't do that.
You didn't say he was innocent either.
Exactly. He's hiding something.
But this is Dreamland, so he's imagining these things, and Sarah,
this is Blade Runner.
Instead of telling you nothing about when you confronted her with the fact that she had betrayed you, Sarah is like, no, yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Psychic damage. Roll for psychic damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, you feel well rested and restored of your
weird.
stress after that, don't you?
Yeah.
I think I can't remember if this is actually the case, but I know Griffin, you had joked about the gravestone being his parents and saying that they died of disappointment.
That's
mean-
so awful.
So I think that he just bolts up in bed at that. Cold sweat.
He bolts up in bed and Sarah's beside him. And she says, I am so sorry. It was so important to us both. I'm so sorry.
Feng is gonna reach out and try to put his hand on her.
And he wakes up. And he kind of coughs his way through it, waking up and kind of scrubs his face. And it's probably 3-day stubble instead of day stubble.
I don't think he believes she would ever say that.
But he still gets 2 stress back.
Do you feel so rested? You feel so rested, buddy?
Sometimes you still feel rested when you wake up with a start, but certainly not the most fun.
No.
God.
So
Damn.
that is the end of the afternoon shift. You guys have all been rolling around doing quite a bit of stuff and finding out more information. The afternoon shift of day 2. What's your next step going to be? You kind of got the feeling that you're not going to find anything else outward from the Aurelian, but maybe because there's been so much of a nexus of activity around here, maybe you want to find out where he lives. Maybe you want to tail him to where he lives.
And I mean, any of the other shopkeepers that told him about this, maybe they have seen, maybe they know about Styles and these other goons whose names you have now, I guess, right? Because you booked at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one sadly
I would
died.
definitely take this guy's
The one that-
name down and
Of dysentery.
probably pass it around to Feng, because I think this next shift I've got to cycle through some downtime.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you call them and tell them to come do the legwork.
Yeah,
You're gonna crash.
This would as we're we're out here. Chief was like, "Hey, I need you to produce some results." Obviously, I know we've kept things out. I also know that we've had conversations that he would be in the loop with that would imply that, there's normal Blade Runner business being conducted here. We're conducting our investigation.
Okay.
I would log my contacts for the day in the Kia and note all relevant evidence.
Somebody did not like the fact that you're logging evidence. Like, really?
I was mad about
Really
that.
didn't. What
Yeah.
was
She's
so
also
this
she's
was-
also a little bit of a naughty cop, I think.
What was the pawn shop called? This was the Aurelian. and
The Aurelian,
pawn
yes.
shop the pawn shop was what?
The pawn shop is Doc Badger's.
Okay, it is Doc Badger's. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So you're entering in that evidence that of the photo was being from a stellene scan.
Yeah,
Of Leah's memory?
I'll enter in that this evidence that I did. Well, did I? I don't know.
I don't think we entered
I
that
would go
the
as far
photo
as-
was found, right?
Exactly. I don't think I logged the photo and evidence. So no, I would log my contacts and my interviews and enough relevant information for somebody to work off of and for it to appease Chief. But no, when it comes down to
Yeah,
the
you're
hard
not
evidence
getting
from
any
today,
promotion points out of not doing
nope,
that.
not
Yeah.
tonight.
But I mean, combined, everybody, we're getting a picture of like
Oh yeah,
where
for
she's
sure.
been.
You guys know, but it's not you're not solving it for the department. But I want to get back to Angel and Nastya in Bullet Bob's. They were still talking to him, and we kind of broke down from there. So I sold her some ammunition, and she left. And I showed you the video here of her going back and forth to the in that alleyway out there.
Yeah, yesterday morning you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. I missed that was so recent. Okay.
Yeah, I put in my notes. I'm clocking all of this. I'm gonna look at Detective Nazi and just kind of give her a look of like, let's
Yeah,
assemble.
I think Nastya just like fucking, you know, wave the hand and walks out, because if it's like yesterday morning, like
Yeah.
she needs to go look at that alley. And I think Angel, you have the right of it, of like, we probably need to rally the troops as much as possible for like
Yep.
that, and maybe like still need to go to Lilith. But I think Nastya's first and foremost is like, if she's in the alley yesterday, we need to sweep that alley for any information that we can find.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna like go over to Bob and be like, "You've been such a help. Thank you so much. And if you have any more information, you know where to find us. And bye bye." And I'm gonna leave.
Bye.
No.
And he actually waits a moment to buzz you out, like you're stuck in the little
Like,
vestibule.
oh, can you?
I imagine like
Thank
Nastya
you.
got buzzed out immediately, so
Yeah, oh
she's
yeah, he
just
wanted
like,
you to fuck out of there. So yeah, it's a little microaggression there from both Bob. The one thing you didn't
Dude.
ask him about though was the lead that you had about the about him
Resistance.
possibly being involved with supplying arms.
well, I was thinking about that, and you know, he seemed like he was going to be tight-lipped and not say anything. You know, we kind of failed a few attempts to get information just about Leah out of him. And I think where Nastya's brain is at is like, her uncle is already involved in that somewhat, and she might go pick at
Confront
him
him.
a little
Right.
bit.
Yeah. Run it up him. Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right. So you step out, and one of the things that as you go down, you know, you check out this alleyway. You go down and you walk down the alleyway, the two of you, and you get to the intersection of this alley and Alcon Alley, which leads right to Anemoid Row, which is right around the corner from the Aurelian. It's the alley that Styles ran down. It's the Alcon Alley is where his ambush went down on you.
Yeah. Nastya looks fondly at the blood splatter of a man
Of a
who
man's
she kicked
bloody
against the
pelvis.
wall.
Longingly.
Longingly.
Life was so
Ward-
simple back then.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh wow, it almost looks like a little heart. And is Ward like at the Aurelian at the same time we're doing this? Because I almost wonder if we like run into each other.
Well, you're some distance away. You're in down another alleyway, etc. But yes, you by the time you kind of collect it up together, it's the end of the thing. So I imagine that Ward is on his way home or leaving the place or waiting on you to show up so he can go crash.
Yeah.
Right. You guys gonna set up surveillance on him? Is that what the plan is for the next thing?
I think that makes sense, but I think that if we're doing surveillance and tech stuff, I would like Feng to absolutely help us with that.
Yeah, so we'll
Feng's
roll
been down
into the
for-
next episode. That will be where we start, is you all starting up your day or crashing out or partying, whatever it is that Ward wants to do to blow off steam.
Yeah, party, let's go. It's LA, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Piss Alley.
Piss Alley.
Piss Alley.
Shout out to Piss Alley, bro.
I was wondering when the callback would hit it again. But so yeah, we can plan for that. But let's go through some humanity points here tonight too.
All right.
Feng, you're pretty much got kind of smoked because of your trying to rest.
Yeah.
But you did interact with your core memory, and that's one humanity point as well. I already awarded one for Ward for shielding Nastya. I don't know if I awarded Nastya humanity points last time when she took the hit for.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so
No.
I did take the promotion points, but I didn't give you the humanity point, and that's actually worth 2
Ooh.
because
Nice.
you took a serious hit in order to protect your recruit,
Mhm.
who then bit the hand that fed him, and that kind of
Well,
thing.
it's just I brought
just-
coffee.
She's just trying her best.
I brought
Hey.
cold coffee. I didn't
I
know
brought
when you were
cold
getting
coffee.
I brought cold, nasty.
It wasn't cold when he got it. When they
It
got
wasn't
it,
cold when I got it. Okay.
cold piss alley coffee.
It was Piss Alley. I got it,
it was like
special for
an
you, detective.
$8 cortado
can't-
that just tastes
I
like
can't-
nasty ass now.
I can't wait to the poor people that actually watch this on YouTube. Their advertising stream or whatever whatever the algorithm picks up from them listening to Piss Alley 8 million
Piss
times.
Alley.
Yeah, how many times can we say piss in 2 hours?
All together now.
Piss.
Let's just
Piss
rename
Alley.
the-
Piss Alley.
Let's just rename
Yeah.
the
Your
Discord
your
Piss
analysis.
Alley.
I can see all the tests that they're going to be offered, etc.
Well, I think we know what the
Home
title's
drug
going to be
use
of this
test.
episode.
Yeah. A stroll down Piss Alley.
Never been to Piss Alley. Yeah.
The best part of waking up.
So one
Piss Alley
of the
cold coffee.
there was a on my beat, not actually on my individual beat, but on one of the greater beats that I used to work on. There was a place called Caledonia Alley in the Mission District of San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
and my partner at the time was a bit of a poet, though he didn't know it, and he used to talk about the full-toed boogie on Caledonia Alley. You're doing the full-toed boogie on Caledonia Alley, and it was a particular walk that people that had been living on the streets for quite some time and their clothing got stiff, etc. They were also a heroin addict, and they might not have had their sauce in some time, so they would have a particular gait that they were walking on their tiptoes, the full-toed boogie on Caledonia Alley. So when I hear Piss Alley over and over again, that kind of goes in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I got you there. So welcome to my
Rocking
mind.
out in Piss Alley.
yeah.
You know?
A little stroll down Piss Alley.
The full-toed boogie on Piss
characters.
Alley.
Piss Alley.
Yeah. You never know who you might find.
Well, I appreciate everybody joining us tonight, and again, props to Jack for overcoming our technical difficulties from earlier.
Woo!
We did start a little bit late, and we're going to end a little bit early. I hope that everybody enjoyed this. I certainly did. And again, all thanks to my great players and our awesome technical assistance from Jack.
We figured it
is
out.
Going to be going to an RSS feed near you in the coming week.
And that is
Yeah.
not me. I am aware that RSS feeds are a thing, but that's all Tommy's doing.
Boom.
Yes, the podcast side of things. That's me for now. We're continuing to string together some different shows and everybody's support, whether it be this show or other shows. Thank you so
One real quick note. I was floored by how good Laine was last week running that session. That was some sick shit. You guys know, Jack and Tommy know, both of you, that I'll be like, yeah, I'll just run it'll be a one shot, and then it ends up being like four sessions long.
Yes.
We're
So
snappy.
That was what I was impressed by. Not that
Yes.
it's straight up that it was on a
Keeping it
timeline,
tight.
and that it was a tight 3, and it was done. It was really and very, very satisfying. So again,
Brevity
major props
is
to Laine.
more challenging than
Oh yeah, it's
I
fitting
appreciate
all
it.
that content into that little space. That was really, really well done.
Yeah. I think
Very
we'll
cool.
have it up on YouTube soon. So
Yeah.
yes, it is. It is. I didn't want to upload it at the same time I was streaming this, but
Thank you.
it's in the process.
Now,
Yay.
Cool.
one thing I was kind of hoping to do tonight, not Discord, Twitch raids are a thing, and with our move back to this time, this is obviously something that we won't be able to do every time, but possibly
You want to run to somebody else's and raid them?
yeah, a raid. I don't know how to do a raid, and what
Well,
that
you can just give us the
actually
link
is.
and we'll go run over there. Put the link
Yeah.
in our Twitch
Yep,
feed.
But
And
it's they are going to be kicking off at 10 o'clock.
oh, perfect. So
Death
now.
Dreams Studios is kicking off. Life has hit them and hit their 7 Dooms of Sandpoint campaign kind of at an unideal time, and they're starting a new campaign tonight. Yeah,
Oh,
let
cool.
me there's some good friends over here at Death Dream Studio, and
Cool.
I'd love to share their link. Let's see what
In your
what
own
shares.
chat, type /raid.
In your own chat.
So I think if I don't know if I can do it from, I don't know if I can run commands from OBS.
Let's try
Let's
it.
see.
Raid
And then the
channel.
username.
And then that would be
Death
Death
Dreams, is that what it
Dreams
is?
Live. Death Dreams _ live. Let's try this.
Bye-bye.
Invalid username.
All right. Well, this has been entertaining, and I hope everybody had fun. And we will see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Same time, same
Thanks,
channel.
y'all.
And we're starting now from here on out at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is Graveyard of Dreams going 10-7.
10-7, baby.
Um,
Good night, y'all.